Hi folks, my name is Jason and this is my vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Well folks, it's Friday night and it's 10 to 9. My sister and her husband left not so long ago. We've had a Chinese takeaway tonight. It's been a bit of a manic week. They came on Wednesday the 4th. Was Wednesday the 4th? Yeah, Wednesday. My sister and her husband did. We went for a meal yesterday, which is coming up on the video in a minute, and also we've been to Fleetwood today, and I've got some footage from that as well for you. An unboxing for the Threads box for this month, which is March 2020, which is quite good. There's a couple of good items in it, and one of them's well worth the price. But other than that, this week has been mainly about getting ourselves ready for my sister's visit, because it was my sister's 50th birthday, my second sister to pass 50. I've only got the two sisters and both of them have reached 50 now. Paula was a couple of years ago and Mandy this year. I'm 2.5 years away from 50 yet, so I'm okay. To be honest, we've been out quite a lot. Like I said, I've got quite a bit of footage from the meal yesterday, which was at a fantastic place called the Devonshire Arms in Blackpool. And also I've got a bit of footage coming up from a very, very, very unusual cafe. You might be interested in the menu because it's very good, particularly if you like musical films, and I'm not saying any more than that. Yeah, we went down Fleetwood today. It was absolutely beautiful weather, as you're going to see from some of the footage. The sky was as blue as it's been for a very long time. We had a walk through Affinity, which is the old, it used to be called Freeport at Fleetwood, and it's now Affinity. So I got a bit of footage there as well. Didn't really buy much, although I did accidentally fall into the Cadbury shop and bought myself a bag of misshapes, because I haven't had any chocolate misshapes for ages. We went to my mum's, and I wasn't too good at my mum's because we had me nephew visiting, Michael and his fiance Rhiannon with their children, and it was too much for me. I couldn't actually stay in the same room. My anxiety was not very good at all. I had a little bit of a meltdown on the way back home as well. I don't know why it happens, it just does. I just burst into tears randomly for really strange reasons. I don't know why. Update on the ceiling in the living room, still nothing has been done. It has been 11 days now that we have been without a living room because we can't use it. It's impossible, we can't use it. You're in there 5 minutes and it feels like you're choking on dust, so we don't bother. He's only got until Monday anyway, because we're allowed to give him 14 days, which we're doing. We're not doing anything over the weekend. My sister's calling tomorrow because she's going to pick up the budgies, because we've been budgie setting as well. And the beautiful thing is, even though I'm doing a video now, they've gone quiet because they are actually, I mean, let me just point. No, let me get it right. Yeah, up there, behind that side of the fridge wall, behind that side there. And if it's dark up their corner at this time of night, they don't usually make much noise. They probably will do now I've said that. And then they're being picked up tomorrow and they'll go back. You might hear the odd chirp, that's them. But we had a lovely, there you go, we had a lovely Chinese and a beer, and my sister and her husband went back to, they're staying at the Norbreck Castle, which, as anybody from Blackpool knows, is a big massive hotel thing. There is a castle, while it was grounds of a castle if you look at it. And this weekend, like I said, I'm not doing much at all. It's just going to be a chill weekend, maybe do a little bit of vlogging, I'm not sure, because everything's been taken up this week, of course, by the coronavirus, which I think people are going a bit overboard, to be perfectly honest with you. Panic buying 300 or 400 toilet rolls and 27 lots of hand sanitizers. And what amazes me, and I'm still trying to get my head around this, is the fact that it's taken a crisis about a virus for people to start to being hygienic. And you would have thought that hygiene was something as standard. I mean, they've even said things like, from now on, you know, you should wash your hands when you've been in the toilet. Who doesn't? Who doesn't wash their hands when they've been in the toilet? You know, I mean, am I missing something? I thought that was standard practice. When you've been in the toilet, you wash your hands. I didn't think it was, you know, we didn't think we need to be told to do that, but obviously we do. And people fighting over hand sanitizers and toilet rolls, I'm sorry, but you need to grow up. You really do need to grow up. Because a few years back we had, going back a fair few years now, we had a fuel crisis where fuel wasn't, people couldn't get hold of fuel, and all people went out and bought and panic bought and bought, like, you know, 40 loaves of bread and 30 meat joints, and within 72 hours it was all over. The fuel strike was over. All the deliveries were back to how they were, and everybody was getting stuff again. But I think the problem is, you see, the government makes people panic because it tells them that so many cases have been found in the UK and 2 people have died. What it doesn't tell you is that those people have usually got underlying health conditions like chronic bronchitis or breathing difficulties, or they're elderly, in which case they are more prone to it, you know. But if you're an average person, they won't show you this again, they won't tell you this, but you will recover from it. This is not something you get and you die from every time people get it. The recovery rate is something like 93%. So when you work out that, yes, there could be 156 people with it in the country, right? At 93%, that means about 152 of them are going to be fine. So, you know, I mean, don't scare people so much, because I've seen on the internet, I've seen the amount of people that are panicking and saying, you know, oh, I've got to stock up with 30 hand sanitizers and all this. It's like, well, you should have hand sanitizer anyway, because if we go in a cafe or anywhere, the first thing we do before we sit down and pick up anything, whether it's a cup or anything, is use hand sanitizer. It's just something me and Deb have always done. You know, we've always done it because it seems a practical thing to do. But evidently, it isn't the practical thing to do. It's something that we're being told we've got to do and we should do. So it's still got me baffled. But yeah, like I said, I've not been too bad myself. Like I said, my anxiety kicked in a bit today. It didn't yesterday for the meal, but I think that was because at the Devonshire Arms it's quite open, and we were only like about 3 foot away from the bar, and the back door, the another entrance to it was right behind me, so it was easy to get in and out. You know, there was lots of entrances and exits and fresh air and light and stuff like that, and I'm okay when it's things like that. What I'm not very good at is when there's say only 1 or 2 doors and I'm nowhere near any of them. I don't like that because I feel trapped, I feel penned in, I get anxious, I start fidgeting, I can't concentrate on anything, and I can't seem to talk properly either. It comes out all gobbledygook and I don't know what I'm on about, and no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But yeah, like I said, we had a couple of beers tonight, me and Steve, Mandy's husband. We had Nuki Brown, and I haven't had a Nuki Brown for a long time, but it's a nice drink. Although for some reason he likes it at room temperature, and I like mine cold. I like mine proper cold out the fridge. But never mind, it's probably just me. I don't know, I might be being funny. I've been playing some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and when I've finished it I will actually do a proper game review online, because as you noticed, the intro and the outro now for my vlog are going to be totally different. The outro isn't going to be different today because I've not really done much on it, but I've certainly sorted the intro out, and the intro looks really cool and I'm happy with it. And I've run it past a really good gaming friend of mine. Well, good gaming friend, never mind, he's a good friend of mine. He's been a friend for many years, Mr. Ian Marrick, and he said that it's looking cool for now. I'll work on it, I'll keep going, I'm not going to stop, because I've got 211 followers now. Subscribers. 211 people subscribe to me sitting here talking. So I'm going to have to start doing something a bit different, something make it a bit more interesting. So I've been using some software called Olive. Again, I will do a software review on that next vlog, because it's absolutely fantastic. But more of that to follow. And that's it for now. Enjoy the footage coming up. Like I said, you've got an unboxing, you've got a bit of footage from yesterday, and then you've got the footage from today at Fleetwood. So enjoy, and I'll do another vlog soon. Bye for now. Hi folks, it's unboxing time, and today I'm doing the Threads box from Zavvi for March 2020. There's your Threads box, as you can see. Whoops, there you go, Threads box. And this is the box that comes, and it's always got a t-shirt in it, and either a graphic novel, a book, or a comic. And this month we have a Dark Knight Batman t-shirt. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. In extra large, because that's my size, and it's really cool because it looks like a picture from like a front cover of a comic. So that's the t-shirt that's in it, which is cool. And the book is actually, it's a bit of a coincidence. I'll just explain. I collect the DC novels, the DC Comics graphic novel collection, and every so often they bring out a limited edition book that they ask you if you want, and it's £22 to buy it. And the funny thing is, one of the ones that I haven't got, which is this one, It's called Brightest Day Part 1, and as you can see, it's a thick book. And like I said, it's usually £22, and this is actually in my threads box. And bear in mind, my threads box is only £7, and I've got a £22 book and a £15 t-shirt in it, so it's not bad really when you think about it. But that's the book that's in there. It's part of the DC Comics graphic novel collection. Big thick graphic novel, as you see, and it's called The Brightest Day Part 1. And that's what was in my threads box for this month. So that's a nice t-shirt and a decent graphic novel. What more can you want for the price?
Well, here we are. It's the day after my sister's, that one there, Bandy. Her 50th birthday was yesterday, and we're all out today having a nice celebratory meal. There's only 4 of us at the moment, but there's another 5 to come. There's the lovely Deb. There's Steve, Mandy's husband. And yeah, we're all settled down. We've just had our first drinks. Yes, mine's a pint. My sister looked like she was about to pick mine up then, didn't it? That was quite funny. And Deb sticks with her Coke. You won't know, but most of that's gin.
I don't drink gin.
No.
Vodka even.
Vodka as well, yeah.
Vodka either.
But yeah, it's all booked, and we're all getting ready to have a nice meal. So yeah, I'll do a bit more footage when the rest of the crew arrive. And now the rest of the family have turned up. There's me mum. There's me sister Paula. There's Andy at the end, deep in conversation. And there's Brad with his fiancée Chelsea.
So, can I just double check these orders in a minute?
Yeah, we're all here. We're all just ordering food now, and then we're all going to have a lovely birthday meal. Chelsea at the end there with the purple hair, she was 21 yesterday. My mum there, she was 71 yesterday, and Mandy obviously was 50 yesterday. So yeah, 3 birthdays all in one meal. So yeah, all cool.
Says a crispy buttermilk.
Has Mum not brought a glass in?
No. With peas.
You're clever,
Chicken gravy.
Has somebody got a piece of paper there so we can write these down?
I'll write it on my phone. All go.
Open it.
This is why we didn't get you much. Oh, God.
Have a look. Now open the card. You ring that number. You've got 2 nights in Devon.
And
it's any time in 10 months.
And
You get a tour of a pig
tour
farm.
farm.
And you get to walk a pig.
You get to feed and walk a pig.
Oh, cool. Can I bring it home?
No. It's 2 nights. You ring that number there. It's already sorted. Any time in the next 10 months, you ring them.
Even weekends. Even
weekends is included. You can go for a weekend away.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it's called Small Nickham Farm. It took some researching.
I'm not surprised.
But yeah, I spoke to the woman, I told her about the disability. She said each tour that they do is designed for the person that it's for. So it's taken into account.
Oh, wow.
And you do get to take a pig for a walk.
I won't bring it home. I'd even make room in my suitcase.
They specialise.
That's one of the pigs. That's one of the pigs off the farm.
And you get to see all the pigs, and you get a tour of the farm.
Might be small enough, fit in my handbag.
You get a tour of the farm as well, Mandy.
Might fit in my handbag, that one, it's only little.
But yeah, you just ring up that number at any point.
Well, I've never heard of it.
Ring that number at any point in the next 10 months, speak to the lady, tell her about that, and she will tell you, you can then just whenever you want go.
Cool. That's real. Thank you all very much. That is lovely.
You're welcome. I told you we weren't going to get something between us. Small Nickham Farm. Yeah, it's in Devon. It's in Devon.
So you wish you got a nice there, haven't you?
I know I did.
We decided to give you 2 nights so that you can get there, enjoy the night, have a tour of the thing. It's for both of you. Yeah. Cool. And then you basically can get a tour of the farm and all that sort of stuff and everything. Yeah, we took it for 2. You don't do it for 1 night, it's so silly. You don't drive down to Devon.
That taste, that is. Never done anything like that before. Thank you all very much.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday for yesterday, man.
Yes, happy birthday.
It's alright. Do you want to fill it with water? Can you ask if you can fill that with water?
Please, can you fill the pitcher with water? Please, can you fill one for your mum?
I'm going to check this one.
Hey up folks, we're here and we're in Fleetwood Market. We're out on Friday afternoons. Everybody's here, look. They're all here. There's Mandy and Steve, and there's Deb. Just having a brew and chilling, and then maybe having a little walk down and see if there's any charity shops. Not sure. Yeah, possibly. I might do a bit of a charity shop haul if I see anything good and put it on my vlog later. And other than that, no, not up to much today. Just chilling out and relaxing and enjoying the sunshine, because there's a weird orange disc in the sky and we're still not sure what it is yet. But yeah, other than that, it's just a mosey down and a little bit of time out, enjoying the day. So I'll do a little bit more later, and bye for now. Yeah, we're just in a place called Affinity, which is a shopping precinct, and there's a place called Katie's Cafe and Cake Parlour. I just wanted to show you the menu because of how cool it is. Everything is named after musicals or films, and if you come across here, you can see Follow the Yellow Brick Road, Mary Poppins, Mrs Trunchbull, Annie, Spoonful of Sugar, Rocky Horror, Freddie Mercury, Lullaby of Broadway, Mr Warbucks, Danny and Sandy. And some of the different drinks as well. If you look over here, you've got cappuccino or my fair latte, Defying Gravity, Phantom of the Mocha, Starlight Double Espresso, and Charlie and Hot Chocolate or White Hot Chocolate. It's absolutely fantastic. Some of the names are brilliant. They really are. And here's the card. Yeah, Deb's just got the card, so I'll just hold that up. I'm not promoting the business here, I'm just showing you. And it's at Affinity in Lancashire, and it's well cool, it really is.
Formerly known as Fleetwood.
So yeah, everybody's here. Look, we're all just going to sit and have a coffee while we're in Affinity. As you can see by how blue the sky is, it's a beautiful day. We didn't end up going down the high street because it was really a long walk for us, and with me and Mandy both being disabled, it's a bit too much. So yeah, that's it for now. Well, here we are, and this is at the end of Fleetwood Affinity. A nice little harbour thing. There's not many boats there. I'll try and fan up here. There's going to be a bit of sunlight, unfortunately. You might not be able to see it properly, but there's boats up there. In fact, I'm going to try to zoom in. Just hold on a minute. There you go. You see some of the boats. I won't believe it, would you? But the sun's actually preventing me from videoing properly. I'll zoom back out again. There you go, back to normal. But yeah, this is the end of Affinity in Fleetwood. It's a beautiful day, absolutely beautiful day. Blue sky galore, which is a nice change from the weather that we've had over the last few weeks. And just do a little bit more footage, just span around a little bit. There's a little kids area there. And a few more shops at the end, but we don't usually go into them. So that's that for now.
Well folks, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you did and you want to subscribe to my channel, you just have to click there. And if you want to see what I did in my previous vlog, it's up there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's there. Bye for now.